Hey guys, it's True, and in this video we're going to be taking a look at the Object 268 version 4. This is a newly introduced tier 10 tank destroyer into the game, and I'm going to be talking about some changes I would like to see personally for this tank to have a better place in the battlefield. And so first of all, let's take a look at the map real quick. This is Assault on Corellia, and I just want to point out one of my favorite strategies when I'm in the attacking base is to come up and just try to win this side of the map. And I do that because I think this side of the map is much easier to push than coming here. Because here, when you fight on this corner, you get stuck by this guy who can proxy you, and the only way you can shoot him is if you expose to the TD lane, and you get wrecked. The other option would be to come down and push this way, but that option is very difficult, I've noticed, and I rarely make that. But when I come and fight for this side of the map, I notice that I can push down right through here at this rock, and from that rock I can then continue the fight, and I can make it to the rock very easily. Alright, so let's get into the fight here. So no one came up and challenged us directly for the corner, so I'm able to engage the enemy at range, and as you can see, the dispersion on this tank is pretty horrendous. It's supposed to be a tank destroyer, which suggests like sniping, being able to hit targets accurately at range. In my ring is almost twice the size of the tanks at this distance. It's pretty ridiculous. So here you can see I've done 746 damage to the Jagdpanzer E100, 675 to the T34, and then by the time I get another shot, I believe the enemies start going dark here. And that's just something I want to address. To me, this tank seems really undergunned compared to the other tank destroyers at tier 10. I mean, it averages 650 damage per shot. And so far I've been rolling higher than that because really I'm just getting good RNG. But compared to the other tank destroyers, I don't understand why this thing is undergunned. You know, hitting for 650 when there's tier 9s in here like the Object 704 who can hit me for 750. I mean, it just seems like a disadvantage, especially for stepping up into a higher tier tank. I kind of want that big gun. And you can see the reload. It's the DPM, the reload, the accuracy. I mean, who wants to miss a shot at this range and have to reload for as long as I am? Like, the role as a tank destroyer, I'm not really understanding it. So here what you're going to see me do is start to move in, and I'm going to try to get a little bit closer in the fight. Ideally, I would like to sit up here on the hill, or maybe if there's a spot closer to like the red line back here, but the mountain's in the way, so I can't do that. And I would like to snipe, but since my dispersion is bad and I'm not hitting shots, I'm going to just push in here and try to just take it close. Even though this is really a misplay, I definitely shouldn't do this with a tank destroyer. Fortunately, these guys don't know the weak spot on this tank. For anyone who doesn't know, it's the little hammerhead thing up on the top right. I'll show it to you in a second. I mean, look, I know how about weak spots. Look. No problem. I mean, as soon as you know where the weak spots are, you just aim at those. And on here, it's this little hammerhead port here. All of those guys bounce me because they clearly either one, don't know the weak point, or two, they just have bad aim. It's hard to tell. But I'm going to get closer here because the gun was really bad. The DPM is not good. And I really need to try to make my shots count in this fight. So let's see. I find the Object 257. Point blank, guys. Aim it in, and it misses. I mean, how can you be in a tier 10 tank destroyer, fully aim point blank at a tank like that, and not hit it? It's pretty unbelievable to me, and I really hope that they can address these issues with the tank. So this guy tries to ram me, which looks like a mistake. He's just gonna die for that, and we're gonna continue the fight here. Let's see if he can pen me. Nope, he wasn't aiming at my weak point. So that was a mistake. I mean, maybe they can watch this video and learn where to pin this tank. So I need to go up here and try to engage 3 enemies. This guy, easy shot. He's just sitting there. Now it's between me, the Yag, and the 704. I would prefer to be up on the hill by the Scorp right about now. This is not how I think you should play a TD. But unfortunately, I kind of have to. Like, I have no choice but to kind of come up here and fight these guys. The guy bounces my weak point again in the 704. And this is like the worst time I've ever had playing a TD. Trying to get up close and oh my gosh. Get lucky. 704, ridiculous. I can't believe you pinned that. Alright, so pushing the Yag because he comes out and I don't know where he was going. Maybe to the next map. I get an easy shot on him and we're going to come up and engage the 704 again. As you can see, this is a tank I mentioned earlier who has 750 alpha. And look how much damage he does. Like, I wish this TD was that good. He gets lucky again and hits me. And I'm just going to move up here at the end. Another thing I want to point out is I'm kind of low on ammo, as you guys can see. So maybe they could increase the ammo count as well. But overall, I just don't see the point of putting this in the game as a TD when there's other TDs with 750 alpha that can snipe better. I mean, what are we supposed to do in this tank to succeed in the current meta? This has been a really frustrating experience for me, guys. And hopefully someone can get this video to someone who has the capacity to make some changes, because I'm not enjoying this tank at all. Alright guys, hope you liked the video. Thanks for watching, and good luck out there in your battles. Take care, everyone.